The SpeedForm Lambo Door Kit is available for any 2010 to 2014 Mustang owner who's looking to go to extreme lengths to show up and show out with their S197. This kit opens your doors upward like the iconic scissor styling really only seen on exotic or luxury cars. The installation for something like this, as you can imagine, will require mechanical expertise and the right tools since there is some cutting involved. So I'm giving this one a full 3 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, but I'll take you through that process toward the end of the video. Right off the bat, I want to say that obviously something as far left field as Lambo doors will not be for everybody. These are specifically for the type of Mustang owner who wants to completely differentiate their Mustang from the greater majority and who wants that Lambo styling when they're hopping in and out. This is guaranteed to get you and your Mustang all of the attention at Cars and Coffee, Mustang shows, and even when you're just leaving the grocery store. This conversion kit will completely replace your factory door hinges and allow your doors to open outward about 1.5 feet and then rise up vertically about 60 degrees. They utilize high quality steel hinges that bolt right on, but it does require a little bit of cutting and drilling, but you don't have to weld anything on. The high power shocks provided in the kit from SpeedForm are gas pressurized and rated to handle the weight and pressure of the factory doors and of course your pressure of pushing it down. Aside from the looks, some of our customers who have picked up a set of Lambo doors for their different generations have pointed out that it can actually make getting in and out a lot easier, especially in tight spaces. Since the doors only open so far outward and then go straight up, you don't have to worry as much about dinging someone else's car next to you. Once you park, just pull the door handle like you normally would, push out about 1.5 feet as I said, and then the shocks will do the rest going upward. They don't come crashing down and you won't have to guide them all the way up. Once you're closing them from the inside, just grab a hold from the door pocket and a light pull will bring them down and latch them shut. Now there are a few different versions of the Lambo doors floating around the aftermarket world, some of which offer the head-turning styling, but not all of them offer this kind of quality and reliability. Because of the ease of use and the high quality, expect a premium price tag of about $900 for everything you need to get this done. Out of all of the mods you can do to your Mustang, I can say with absolute confidence this is the most noticeable and the most unique way, so if that's what you're trying to accomplish with your S197, then I can't think of anything more outrageous than this. Whether you like it, love it, or hate it, you have to admit it's extremely attention-grabbing. Now the installation again does require some modification to your doors, inner fenders, and to the frame, so of course this one gets full 3 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. It'll take you a few hours to complete or the better part of an afternoon. You want to have a full ratchet and socket set on deck along with an assortment of wrenches and a cutting tool. Start by opening the doors to its fullest extent, remove the door stopper, door panel, and clips that hold the wires into place. The wires need to be extended to about 3 to 4 inches and you'll need to cut the OEM wire loom in half to protect the exposed wires. Remove the fender and the rocker molding, and if you need more clearance to get the bolt out, then you can pull the bumper forward. At this point, you need to secure the door to the body with tape and remove the factory hinges. I would suggest using automotive tape to avoid the risk of damaging your factory paint. Next up, you can install the hinges to the Mustang. First, hand tightening the bolts and nuts to the hinge and then torque them all down using the appropriate sockets. Once the hinge itself is installed, you'll tighten it down by hand, follow your instructions included in the kit to mark where you'll be cutting the frame, remove the hinge itself and then make the cuts necessary, sand it down a bit to smooth out the surface, and then from there, the hinge can go back on and get torqued down. Install the shock with a helping hand that can hold the door in place upward in the position. Now once the shock is tightened down, install the cotter pin. Adjust the assembly until the door matches with the striker, then test it by opening and closing the door, making sure it aligns properly and shuts like the factory setup. Now adjust the 6mm Allen set screw to guide the diagonal swing arm and open and close it. Secure the door with the rollerball tip set screw by guiding the diagonal swing arm for the upward and downward motion, just enough to clear the door panel and the A-pillar. From here, you'll need to cut the inner lip of the fender to make room for the new Lambo door swing arm to clear, and then reinstall the fender and you're ready to hit the other side. Obviously, this is a pretty lengthy install and a very specific process, so if you don't feel comfortable tackling it yourself, I definitely recommend taking it to a body shop to get done properly. That just about wraps this one up, so if you're the owner of a 2010 to 2014 coupe, then you might want to check out the SpeedForm Lambo Door Kit, which is available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.